Hi guys, so I wanted to share a Kickstarter update with you. This time round, I thought it'd be quite good to do a short video just to run through the progress we've made so far, some of the little choices and some of the updates we've made to some of the products, and to give you a bit of a lowdown on the next steps beyond this. So to jump straight in, I'm going to sort of run through some of the parts that we've already produced. So everything at the moment has been signed off, the designs have been finished. I've done all of the some technical drawings and tolerancing, so we're quite excited about that sort of phase being complete, and we're now sort of stuck in the middle of production. The parts which start to arrive already, so for instance the Caddy's already arrived, so the carry keyring, and some of the components already for the pen as well. So parts of the pen that we're currently waiting on are the two aluminium, so those have been signed off, and I was overseeing the production the other day, and that's for the body and the little back connector. So yeah, I've overseen all of the progress and the setup for those components. I know they're in production at the moment or being machined. So I'm hoping that they'll be ready maybe within the next sort of 5 to 10 days. The other component is the two sides. So they should arrive any day now. And when they arrive, they're pretty much good to go. All we're going to do then is add the markings on. So yeah, that pen itself is pretty much there. Once that arrives, we're going to be jumping straight into the assembly process. And testing as well. So there's a bit of tweaking to do and sort of fine tuning that production process in the next step, but we're going to worry about that later on. The next product I'll talk to you about is the carry. So if you look at the original campaign, you'll notice that we've added this third little component in. Really, this is just to upgrade the part and make it feel a little bit more substantial, to make this sort of little toggle. So this gives us the advantage of, if you'd like to add like a small paracord element to it, if you're carrying your pocket and you don't use a clip, or add on a lanyard or something to go on your neck to carry the pen, it gives you those extra options. But also, if you are kind of carry keys on your keyring, it just elevates the pen away a little bit, it gives a bit of distance, so you don't necessarily have to bash into them as much. It's just a little detail, but it really adds a nice bit of value. This little stainless steel carabiner, it literally just clicks straight on. And if you want to remove it, push your finger in, off you come. The next piece that we've upgraded and we've finished is the Caddy. So this is the refill Caddy. It gives you the option of when you purchase a set of refills, rather than sitting in the packaging or loose, because they are quite dinky, they can sit inside the Caddy tube itself. But because to change the refill, you need to use a little T6 Allen key. And obviously when you buy a pen, all the pens, they come with a small little tool. But to make that a bit more practical, we've looked at a way of integrating in a little tool into the top of the Caddy itself. So this is a Wira bit. So it's a really high quality T6 bit. So this is interchangeable, but we've integrated a little magnet as well into that component. So when you release it, it clicks straight into position and holds itself nice and rigid. And as you can see, the refills, it adds a little bit to the magnetism. So if you are picking in, you can easily pick out the refills as well from the Caddy. They've all arrived from our CNC manufacturer recently, and we're just basically running through all those parts. We're really happy with them, and the little upgrades just add a bit extra value and functionality. One little part we've just signed off and we're waiting on that I haven't mentioned is the clip. But again, that upgrade means that rather than beforehand we had a small little screw to hold it in place, it's now clamped, it's integrated into the back rear connector. That's all pretty much on the go. We're hoping to have some bit more better news in terms of finished products and assembled products in the next update. But jumping next is into the packaging. So the little carry, which again, you've seen that will sit inside this little pack here, which is very similar to the refill pack. Again, with the refill pack, we wanted that when you open and take one out, if you didn't have the carry, you can still use this to keep the refills in. So these will be secured inside of here, and it's resealable. But again, there's no glue used, so that's a nice little detail we've been working on. The Caddy and the pen is now come in a little tin. When you open the Caddy, this will have a small little card lid, and on the back of here will be some instructions, basic instructions. Again, all the instructions and information will be available on the website once that's up and running. But when you open it up, this will be presented like this. Well, for instance, this is an example of the pen. So on the left hand side you'll have the pen, and again, if you've ordered a clip, the clip will be pre-installed on all the pens with the clip. If you didn't order one and you'd like to order one at a later date, you can install that yourself. And what you'll also get is our little custom T6 tool as well. So that just literally sits side by side, and that allows you to, as and when, remove the refill. What we want to do again is we've got a little custom insert. So this is removable, the same as the card, and if you did want to reuse this for, you know, keeping little keepsakes or all your AJOTO tools in, or refills, etc., you can do. But again, it's fully recyclable as per the rest of the component of paper parts as well, and card parts. So yeah, we encourage you to either recycle it or to find a second use. So that's hopefully a nice little upgrade. Lastly is just a bit more behind the scenes of what we're working. So obviously, alongside the things that you see, we've also been spending a lot of time working on the jigs and fixtures of how we put those pens together when they're ready. So for instance, like when we make assembly of the pen, we're trying to work out a way of creating little blocks that we can place all the components on. For instance here, the little pivots will sit in, and then we can stack and connect all the parts and secure them in place. So a lot of work I've been doing in the background has been looking at things like this, for instance. Other elements are small little components, and this is one of the reasons we invested in the 3D printer, is just to make custom small jigs and fixtures that allow us to do some elements of finishing as well, and holding parts for engraving, personalisation. So this is what some of the details we've been working on. Again, all of these fit inside of our engraving machines and things we've got in the workshop. Again, allow us to jig up parts. We've got brush finishes, etc., up to our polishing mops, again in the workshop as well. So yeah, all of those have been going on in the background alongside the packaging design, product design, and managing all of that production process as well. In terms of next steps, we're hoping to have, or to begin shipping at the end of March. But again, all depends on how quickly we can get components in, and any little teething issues we need to sort of fine tune as we go through the production of the process of testing and assembly. As soon as we've got a bit of a date in place, or a sort of finishing date in mind, we'll send out the survey, and that's when we can collect all of your shipping information, and it gives you the opportunity to add on any extra little elements or products you'd like to at that point, so we can ship them out in bulk. So there will be that opportunity at that date if you have been looking to add something extra on, and it also will give the option to share with you what the finished products are going to look like once they're done. But we're really, really happy with it. I mean, it feels amazing. The weight of it's perfect. Yeah, and we can't wait to share this with you and get this into your hands so you can start making your mark.